Alex, an African gray parrot. This is not your average bird. He's learning to count.
How many blue block?
4.
4 is right. Good boy.
Alex is actually thinking.
Tell me what's different.
Color.
Yeah, color. What color bigger?
Green.
Green, you're right.
Rock. Chicken.
That's
He
right.
even knows how to ask for what he wants.
Some water. Can you tickle?
Okay.
Shower.
Yeah.
What is it?
Chicken.
Good boy.
Good
You're
birdie,
right.
yeah.
What a smart
Parrot.
birdie.
We first met Alex 10 years ago. He astonished us then.
What is it?
Rock.
Good boy.
Yeah,
That's
good
right.
birdie.
Alex, what toy?
Nail.
Nail, that's right, you're a good birdie. Tell me what color? What color?
Yellow.
Yellow, that's right.
He even knew what things are made of.
What matter?
What?
Good
Yeah,
boy.
that's right. Very good.
How many? Good boy, how many?
Irene Pepperberg was Alex's chief mentor.
2.
Good parrot. Good boy. 1, 2. Okay, one more question on these. What color bigger?
Back then, Irene and Alex worked at the University of Arizona.
You know, what color bigger?
Yellow.
Good boy. Good birdie.
Hello, Alex. But when we caught up with them recently, Irene was a visiting professor at MIT's Media Lab.
What, can Alex do any new things since we saw him last?
We're going to do a couple of new things. I'm going to start with some old things just to warm him up a little bit.
Okay.
So these are 2 objects, and we pulled them out of the tray. And the neat thing about this is if he didn't really understand what we were all talking about, he wouldn't be able to answer the several series of questions that I'm going to ask him. He would just have a single response to these things. So can you tell me what's here? What toy? Can you say better? Say better. That's right. Can you tell me how many? How many? Come on, can you tell me how many?
2.
Very good. We keep going. Can you tell me what's different? What's different?
Color.
Very good. Different color. And can you tell me what color's smaller? What color's smaller? What color's smaller? What color's smaller? Green. You could have said that a little better, but that's a good boy. Can you tell me what number is gray?
Alex is now learning to recognize numbers up to 6, which is about as high as he can count.
Come on, what number is gray? Don't want to tell me? Well, tell me, what number is gray and you'll get a nut. What number is gray?
4.
Very good. Good boy. Okay, you
What
get a
nut,
nut.
right? You get a big nut.
You get a big nut.
How did he get to this point?
We do a modeling training system, which is really fun, which I just so happen to have something we're working on here.
Oh, okay.
We can demonstrate to
Oh,
him.
good, yeah.
So what we do is I act initially as the trainer,
Yeah.
and you act as the model for his behavior
Uh-huh.
and his rival for my attention.
Oh, okay.
So I ask you about this,
Okay.
and if you get it right, you get to play with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you tell me, what's here?
Spoon.
Spoon. There you go. You got the spoon. That's right. He does with it. Yeah. Okay.
Now-
Then we exchange roles, so he
Yeah.
sees that you're not always. I'm not always a questioner, and you're not
Okay.
always a respondent. But it's
Okay.
a thing. And if I make a mistake, you can take the spoon away and scold me.
Oh, what is this? No, wrong. Wrong.
Okay. Now
Try
I get,
again now.
Okay.
Try again.
Spoon.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay.
So he sees that not only any sound causes a transfer of the object, but a specific.
I find this
sound.
very hard to believe that he's seeing all this and
And he does
drawing
it.
these conclusions.
And he does. Can you tell me what toy? What toy? No, what toy? Come on, what toy? No, you're wrong. What toy?
Spoon.
Spoon. You're right.
Oh, I like it. I love this spoon.
Spoon.
Oh, you're really missing out on a great spoon here.
See,
pal.
look at that. Oh, he's a great trainer. We
What,
should hire him.
What toy? I'm serious about it. Huh? What?
Want a nut?
Want a nut? Sure you want a nut. Just tell us what the spoon is. You'll get it. Very good. Here, take that. Yeah. Because that's the beginning
birdie.
of spoon. Now,
That's right.
if you do it a few more times, can you get him to get that end sound
Yes.
in there?
Say the whole thing.
Say the whole thing. What toy?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. That's,
You're beginning to get it.
it's slow speech.
Alex has been working with Irene for some 23 years now, and has recently been joined by two fellow African greys, Griffin and Wart. Despite the bird's striking abilities, they look oddly out of place in a lab famous for being on the cutting edge of high tech. We're surrounded by computers here,
Right.
in this lab, and all of a sudden you walk into this room and there are these birds.
Yes,
very
it's fun.
very low tech.
really
What's the
low.
connection here?
Well, they first asked me to come here because they were interested in intelligent learning systems and the idea of using these birds as a model for intelligent learning systems, seeing if they could adapt the way we train these birds to train their computers. But once I got here and I saw the wonderful things that they could build and do, I started getting into what we call our pet projects, which is using technological information and know-how to build different games, different toys, different things to keep these birds with their brilliance entertained. Come on, look where it is.
Helping fellow parrots manage it in the human world is now one of the tasks facing Alex and his colleagues.
Come here, Ward.
Irene Pepperberg's idea is to use technology to give their smart little brains something to chew
You
on.
didn't do it right. We'll let Gris do it. Come on, Gris. You
Back
can
at the
do it now.
media lab, Irene's hooked up a controller to one of
Where it
3
is.
nut dispensers. The parrot has to read the arrow and do what it says. In this case, lift the lever up.
Good
Whoa.
boy.
Doesn't think about it too long,
No,
does it?
come on.
Now the setup's been changed so that the arrow says twist.
Whoa.
Good boy.
Griff will respond with the appropriate motion no matter where the instruction arrows are
Yeah,
placed.
you can have a nut.
Irene plans to see if her parrots can respond to a series of instructions. Twist, lift,
Some
pull.
more stuff.
Pull, twist, lift. To both study how they think and to be a prototype game console for smart parrots everywhere.
Hey, good boy. This is what we call our Interpet Explorer.
And they like that.
And they move that.
Another of her prototypes is based on a familiar web browser.
It's not really a web-based system where they can't get onto the net, but what it is a bunch of different sites that they can access through these little things.
The parrots access sites.
Yes, we're hoping they will. This is actually just got it up and running this week. Are you watching, Alex? Look.
Oh, look, I pushed and I got a parrot.
Yeah, did you see that?
Take a look back
Yeah.
here. Look back here.
Alex, look. Look, here. If I move this, one. Okay.
No, look what
There's
you got.
me. Yeah.
It's behind you. During our filming, Alex remained resolutely uninterested in the browser,
But these are floppy.
even when it was showing video of his wild cousins in Africa.
There's nothing we can put on here that's going to be as interesting as you and me sitting here talking.
yeah.
And the purpose of this is for something they can do when they're alone in their cage.
Right.
And we'll be setting it up in the next couple of weeks and then videotaping what they do
When they're alone.
when they're alone.
Of course, that was something we couldn't resist eavesdropping on. So we too set up an unattended camera to see how Alex liked his browser when no one was around.
Hi.
He didn't seem to be much into pictures. But music? Well, just listen to this. And he loved the video of one of his human friends. So then, I guess eventually in a couple of months or so, you'll be able to give him his own credit card and let him go to Amazon.com.
That's
and like that. Yeah. You know, actually, he can go to the PBS website and he can get Scientific American Frontiers and he can see this episode
That's right.
right on his own computer and he can watch it over and over again.
And see if he likes it. There
well,
you go.
he's bound to like it.
I hope so.
I mean, we give parrots what they want.